Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube NFL segment, I'm going to be giving you my 2019 Week 6 NFL preview of the matchup between the New York Jets and Dallas Cowboys. Now, this game doesn't need an overabundance of analysis. I like Dallas in this one, obviously. They're on the road, but they're playing the Jets. The Jets right now, they remind me of a dilapidated building that just keeps losing parts every week, and it just, to me, you had the quarterback for the Jets has a very low QBR rating right now, and the Jets right now only averaging 9.8 points per game. They only had 61 passing yards last week. Last week was an abomination. They were just terrible. They epitomized the whole season. They gave up 31 points. They lost 31-6 to the Eagles. They were completely dismantled. Adam Gase, he's really become a compulsive complainer pretty much about this team, especially on the offensive end. The team was sacked 10 times last week. Now Dallas, they did lose last week, but they are still competitive. They could actually put some points on the board compared to the Jets. The Dallas Cowboys are averaging about 26 points per game. Amari Toomer and Dak Prescott put up prodigious numbers last week, but it was to no avail in their loss. But Dallas is number 6 in rushing yards per game. The Jets, though, one good aspect about them is that they're one of the better teams against the run. They're only allowing like 87.5 yards per game rushing, but I think the defense, I know it's not exactly impregnable. I think the Ezekiel Elliott is going to get his yards in this particular game. I think the running game is going to be a little bit stronger for Dallas in contrast to the Jets' run defense. And right now, you talk about a team in disarray with the Jets. They can talk about being positive and this and that all they want, but it really, and it hates me to say this because I am a New York Jets fan, but right now there's really nothing that's really going good for them aside of their rushing yards allowed per game. But I think a lot of it is attributed to the fact that teams know that they can pass on the Jets likely, and I think that's a good part of the reason why the teams against them, have been so successful, because the secondary is really not very good right now. So those are some of the issues that right now that the Jets are facing. And right now, the Jets are number 32 in passing yards per game. They just cannot really sustain drives. The Cowboys, number 1 total offense, at least at the time that I made this video. And again, averaging about 26 points per game. They got a decent ground game. I think they're going to have some protracted drives in this game, and I think it will enable them to win. They will ground and pound the ball, I think, to Ezekiel Elliott, and then even I think with them as well, I think they're going to put up some prodigious numbers as far as passing goes, because teams are able to pass on the Jets, I believe, and I think that's going to really play dividends for them in this particular game. And the Jets right now, they're allowing about 25 points per game as well. So on the defensive end and offensive end, the Jets are just atrocious at this point in time. And really, I don't really know if there's really that much hope for them. Sam Darnold, I don't believe he's going to be back. I think his status is out for the next week. You want to check on that. But it really, and they were talking about the defensive, that Lee Williams, really right now he has more penalties than sacks, I believe, at this time on the season. So it really is just, again, that epitomizes the Jets right now on that defensive end. And really, as far as their team goes, it's just a team, again, in really strong disarray. So it's just only, I really don't see things really improving that much for them in the near future. The Jets have also lost 8 consecutive games dating back to last season. In Dallas right now, a lot of people are speculating: are they on their way down? Are they going to? Is the team starting to deteriorate? Well, it really doesn't matter as far as this game goes, because Dallas still has enough weapons to get this job done in this game against the hapless New York Jets, a team that could very well be the worst team in the NFL NFL. They're probably right up there along with Miami and Washington right now. As in terms of, if I was to start do power rankings, the Jets would be in the bottom five without a doubt. And as much as I am a Jets fan, I mean, I have to be unbiased and objective when I'm doing my analysis and predictions for these games. And I just think Dallas wins this hands down. Dallas will win this, I believe, by at least 14 points. I think it's fairly a given, unless something miraculous happens with the Jets or the Dallas just has one of their worst games, has their worst game this season, and that might not even make a difference. So anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube NFL prediction segment. And until next time, people, Edwin Learnard saying stay well.